it's in at the end of the day, like the way I solve this for my students is I say, okay, real simple. People who have jobs,
Hmm.
they are going to office or going, maybe it's hybrid or remote. Every day they're talking to people, right? Getting paid,
Right.
talking to people, communicating. That's over here with the job. The job hunter is over here, not getting paid and usually not talking to people. Like all those interviews that you want to have, right? You've applied to
Hmm.
100 jobs, right? You'd like to have 50 interviews. You'd like to talk
Yeah.
to the people, right?
Right.
That is the thing to solve. That is this thing to solve. So, how do I, if I can't get interviews by applying online, what are the other ways that I can use to still achieve my goal? Which is talking to a product manager at Google or talking to some data analyst hiring managers at Amazon. How else
Hmm.
could I do this? And so we start to think about in coaching, what are these other ways of getting my foot in the door? And that's how you solve it. So you start with, here's where I want to go, getting paid, talking to people all the time to do business analytics. For example, here I am knowing some business analytics,
Hmm.
but not talking to anybody and not getting paid. So what can I do next? Okay, fix the talking to people problem. Okay, let me go apply to jobs. Oh, wait, that's not working. How else can I go out and start talking to people? And
So
usually you
you mean
talk,
I can go to LinkedIn and randomly grab people, or maybe someone from my school in this company, and
it's
then
not random. Yeah, it's not random at all. It's very targeted. Your
okay.
school, right? Your the free career coaching that you get from your school
Hmm.
is either helpful or not. I don't really know what's going on at Northwestern, but or Northeastern, excuse me. But I'm sure they're talking to you about these other techniques like networking,
Yeah.
right? And
Hmm.
so, you're a job hunter and either you're gonna say with networking, you're either gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. And you're either gonna do it really well or really
Hmm.
badly, right? Probably when you first start something, you're probably gonna be quite terrible at
Yeah, I'm
it.
yeah for the I know like I'm not good at networking,
Yeah,
like because I don't know how to start a conversation with the people. So
right. Yeah. I mean, you have all of these ideas too, like the idea of maybe I shouldn't talk to people. Maybe they don't want to talk to me. I think the most common question I get when I suggest to people to network, the most common response I get is, why would someone want to talk to me?
right.
And that's what we do every day. We wake up thinking that no one wants to talk to us. And so we don't end up having those conversations. The smartest person with the 4.0 GPA, right? They may still wake up every morning and say, no one would want to talk to me. I don't know, why anyone wants you.
Hmm.
And so then at the end of the day, 总而言之, the conversations aren't happening. The thing over here we want, the conversation part, is
Right.
is over here. It's not happening. So a lot of times the main question comes down to 我的为什么? What is my why? Do I really care? Because if I think, well, maybe I just study some certificates all summer and then, I'll try again in the fall.
Hmm.
Try, and because, the feeling is not so strong. And so, it's just easier, right? The idea of starting to talk to people or learning, right? I don't know how. How do I learn? And so it's really interesting. You see that when you buy a house, people always use a 中介, right?
Hmm. Right.
When you do anything, 总在用中介或者是这种机构. But with
Hmm.
career and job hunt, we try to do it by ourselves.
Right.
And that's okay if you're someone with a lot of experience. But even for people like me who have been executives in companies, I will always choose to work with a coach because I know that how I think may not be the best way. 什么是真理？什么是现实？我的想法可能有些偏离现实和真理。So I need to be aware of that. Oh, is it really hard to get a job, or am I just not doing the right things? Right. So
Right.
at the end of the day, a lot of it just comes down to like a mental thing. It's like, and then how important is it? Like in my program, I say, okay, let's get a job within 12 weeks. Right. But how would that apply to you? Why is that? Would that be useful? 12 weeks is 3 months from now. The summer's over. Right. Or if you start to go work with your career coaching services at your school right now, you might think, well, I shouldn't even try because the summer is already happening. All the jobs are already taken. That's the way millions of people, I'm not saying you think this is the way most people are thinking. And so okay, now what you 学 CFA 算了. So many of your classmates are like, oh, 我夏天就是学 CFA 吧. But what are they missing? They're missing the conversation. So you want to get paid over here? Okay. Got to be doing the conversation thing. So we need to cross over to the conversation, to that part.